What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you guys, much appreciated. And welcome to any new subscribers or first-time viewers. Welcome to the channel. Got a banger for you guys today. As you can see, sitting in the back there, parked at Daikoku, we have an array of RLC and convention R34s. There's also one other car up here that is a non-R34. We'll get into that in a minute. But today's video is going to be the opening and review of the new Skyline R34 Midnight Purple RLC release. So super sick. Man, been so anxious to get this in. Finally came in, so let's get this out of the package and take a closer look. So first off, I'll show it to you guys outside of the blister. You can see that midnight purple paint there, how at some angles we're getting a purple, other angles a blue. So super dope. My card came pretty much in good condition except for a little bit of a soft corner down here. No real marks or anything like that on mine. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. They do give us some verbiage. So Nissan Skyline GTR R34 is the 5th generation in the GTR series. As if this car wasn't already dominant in the racing world, the R34 sped into the scene ready to go. Improved aerodynamics due to body rigidity, increased performance while maintaining its already standout style. This Hot Wheels version has stunning purple and blue chameleon paint and black Real Riders 6-spoke wheels. The Perp license plate solidifies the awesome color scheme of this car. So it does say that they have black 6 spokes, but unless they get drastically darker when I remove this from the packaging. Definitely not black, but not complaining either. I do wish they did this bronze. That would be really sick, but let's go ahead and get this out of the package and take a closer look. And there it is. Man, oh man. Guys, this thing in hand and out of the package is absolutely amazing. Wow. Look at the color. So you're getting like a purple up here right now, and then as you turn it to the light, you get that blue. And I can't seem to find the angle, but off camera I'm seeing green as well. So I'm not sure if that's showing up for you guys. But at this angle right here, I'm getting green on like the fender and up here. So this is an excellent representation of Midnight Purple. Hot Wheels really killed it on this. So before we go ahead and review this guy, I'll explain to you why I brought out the Z. So the Z is the Chameleon Z, and this one also has a nice color shift to it from purple to green. So my biggest fear when they said they were releasing a Midnight Purple or a color shift R34 was that they were just going to take the mixture of paint that they used on the Z and slap it on the Skyline, and that is clearly not the case. These are two completely different paint colors, which I'm happy about. I really am. I was really worried that we were going to get this color on the R34. So shout out to Mattel for not doing that and coming up with their own version of Midnight Purple, because this is amazing. So we'll go ahead and set the Z back down, and let's go ahead and take a closer look. Grab the pointy John. So right off the bat, as everybody I'm sure notices, that paint is amazing. There's a good representation of the purple / bronze. You're getting the blue all through there, and we'll see if we can get that green to show up. So you can kind of see the green there, but amazing, just simply amazing. love it. Absolutely love it. So paint, no gripes or anything about that. Definitely the best part of this car. You do get this gray 6-spoke TE style wheel, which besides the pink party car and the Nismo, all of the R34s have come with some sort of 6-spoke. Purple came with chrome, the blue came with gray, as did the yellow convention, also came with gray. But these are nice. They're not really gray, they're like a matte silver. So I don't mind the wheel. I think the color is good, but I wish they would have stayed true to what they did on the package. I think it would have been much nicer. Get side markers paint or decaled on here. You got your GT badge down there. Good detail on the door handle here. One thing that I don't know if a lot of people know, some people miss this, some people know, behind these wheels, and this is not on every R34 model, they didn't do it, but if you look behind the wheel there is a painted caliper and a painted rotor back there. So that's what that orange is that you see there. So you can kind of see the end or the bottom of the caliper here in orange, and then this is a silver rotor. So it's really, you really can't see it through the wheel. You almost have to look at it like this. To my knowledge, the only other one that they did that on was the blue R34. So this one also has it. I believe the caliper is red on this one, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So red, and then there's a silver rotor behind there. The purple did not get that treatment. So we'll take a look at the purple. This was a membership car. Oh, I guess maybe it did. Yeah, so it does. This one does have it as well. For some reason, I thought the purple didn't. Maybe it's the Nismo I'm thinking of. Let's see if the Nismo has it. Okay, so it is the Nismo. So the texture and everything is there. They just didn't paint it on this car, which was kind of weird. I thought that was strange. So let's check the convention. Convention has them, so you can see the slotted rotor there with what looks like a red caliper back there. And then let's check the party car as well, since we're on it. And this one, so yeah, the texture and everything is there, but they did not paint this one either. So yeah, it looks like the blue, the purple, and the new midnight purple. So super dope. But yeah, so if you have any of those, check for behind it. If you were to do a wheel swap on this, I'm sure that caliper and rotor would show up really nicely. So super sick there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our rear. Taillight tampos look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this one maybe a little bit off-centered. Blinker in the middle. You got your GTR badge. Mine maybe a tad bit crooked, but nothing crazy. Nissan badge there in the middle. Again, that Nissan GTR spoiler with the higher plane up here. License plate, perp. Gotta love that. Rear rain/fog light. Rear reverse light. Exhaust, nothing too crazy. It is painted silver. No depth or anything like that, and it does not look like, I mean, they could have painted this to make it look like it was hollowed out, but not a huge deal there. This one does get a rear windshield wiper on the glass there. No defrosters or anything. Good detail inside there with what looks like would be speakers. Take a look at the inside from over here. That is also one of the nice things about the R34 RLCs is that you get the painted interior, so you do get racing harnesses on the seats here. Super sick. You can also see them over there on the driver's side. Super dope. I think it looks like they put a little paint on top of the shifter there, but I think that's about all that's painted on the interior on this. There's no cage or anything in this one, but you do get a really nice racing seat, good texture, and the painted harnesses on there, so that's super dope. Take a look at our front. Tampoed up headlights look really good. Yeah, fitment, placement, all that. Tampoed up turn signals down here on the bottom. Nice GTR badge, which is very large and legible here in the grille. So super dope. Just a plain background here. I think the only other one that got print in the front grille was the Nismo back here, but no big deal. You do get that nice, I believe this is the R-Tune hood. It's either R-Tune or Z-Tune, but you get the nice venting there, hints of windshield washer nozzles, and then you do get a windshield wipers on the front of this as well, on the front window. Front lip down here, super nice. That is going to be part of your base. Speaking of the base, we'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Everything pretty much the same as all the others. Some of the RLCs have paint differentiating the cat and the resonator, but this one's just going to be silver all the way back. So downpipe connection here, catalytic converter, resonator into the muffler. So super dope. Man, this thing is crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the engine bay. So there's our engine. Nice painted orange valve cover there. So you've got your intake box here, turbo, exhaust manifold, intake manifold on this side. Some radiator hoses with what looks like a little clamp right there. So the detail on the engine bay in this is crazy. Super nice strut bar back here. You got some fuse boxes or whatnot paneling over here. Reservoir up here in the front. So super crazy radiator cap there. They really went all out on the detail on the R34 engine base. So this thing is super sick. So dope. Really happy to finally get this in hand. Have one locked down and be able to throw it in the loose case with the others. So super happy with this. So that being said, we'll go ahead and set that back. Again, glad they did not use the same chameleon color on both cars. I thought that would have been super tacky, but I'm glad they didn't. So on display back there, we just have all the other R34s. I'm sure you guys have seen most of these already. This is the pink party car, one of the only ones that doesn't have 6 spokes. This came with a white multi-spoke on it. This one did not get paint differentiated on the exhaust. This one also does not have any harnesses or anything painted on the interior. Engine bay, yeah, so just like a nice white, everything is there, just not differentiated with paint. So that one, yellow convention is probably the most disappointing under the hood. Yeah, you just get a nice like plain blah silver engine bay. As much as this car is most people's grail car, this car was super underwhelming once I was able to get one in hand. I was able to trade a bunch of stuff to get this one, so I traded multiple items to get this one, which I was cool with. I wasn't attached to the items that I traded, but once I got it and I opened it and I had it in hand, with the engine bay being like that, I believe this one does not have any painted, so there's no painted harnesses on this one, and the base is the same as the pink party car. I was just really underwhelmed, extremely underwhelmed. So if this is one that's on like your grail list, if you're just trying to complete Skylines, I get it. But if you want it because you think it's just not, it's not on the level of the rest of them. It just really isn't. So personal opinion there, like I said, but that's just how I felt when I got mine. Blue RLC, same thing, painted harnesses on the inside, good nice blue Spectraflame paint. This one did get black exhaust in the middle, so they did paint the middle black. You got the J. Lou license plate, which I'm pretty sure is the designer. Tampos on mine are kind of crooked, not crazy. Let's see, take a look at the front. Everything the same as we saw in the purple. So this one has a red painted valve cover. You're going to get all of the intake again. So intake box, intake manifold and turbo, exhaust manifold with the turbo. Intake manifold over here, and then you've got your reservoirs, your fuse box, all that stuff, strut bar, everything's still in there. You've even got like how it would intake through like the opening in the hood or the front venting. So that's so sick. Super dope. This one definitely, like, obviously one of the favorites, but to be honest with you, these two right here are probably my favorites. So this is the purple membership car. I did give this one to the homie Daver Mack. Shout out to him. Asked him to put a proper drop on it. I didn't want to lose the base. I didn't want to like shave it. So he drilled it, retapped it and everything. There's a little bit of light shaving on the fenders on the inside just to make sure it had clearance. But all in all, this one is super sick. So I wanted a lowered one with their gold Volk TE37 SLs on there. And yeah, he nailed it. He just absolutely nailed it. So I'm super happy to have that one. This is just a regular perp, no modifications or anything like that. And then I also, once this one dropped, I gave this one to David Mack as well. Asked him to, Max Diecast, I asked him to give me a proper swap and drop on this. And this one has Nismo LMGT4s. You can see that Nismo there on the spokes. So super dope. I want to say I got these wheels from Sakura, I believe. So if you're looking to add some to your Sakura model is where I believe I ordered those. Nismo Japanese license plate on this one. Super sick. This is definitely one of my favorites. You do get harnesses on this one. In the bottom we did shave because we went a little bit lower on it. No real paint differentiated there. I don't remember if this was a different color or not because it's shaved down now. Engine bay on this one. So you get the gray with the, I believe it has like a Nismo, GTR spark plug wire cover. Same details and everything, reservoirs, fuse box covers, strut bar, all that stuff. Super dope. Definitely probably one of my top 3. So the purple is going to get the same orange that we got on the midnight purple. So same details and everything. So it looks like everything that they used on the original purple membership car, they reused as far as interior and engine bay on the midnight purple. And then this one is how the Nismo came with the green. These would be like racing green Advan LMGT4s. So super dope. I really like the stock wheel on this, but I definitely wanted a lower one, and I thought that the Nismo LMGT4s in silver were just like the perfect wheel. So super dope. We'll go ahead and set that down just so you guys can see. But yes, full roller. And purple as well is a full roller. So there it is, guys. Super excited and happy to get that in hand finally. Get it out of the package, let it breathe. I'm super glad to see the differences in color between the R34 and the Z. Shout out to Mattel for not cheaping out and using the old paint code from the Z. So yeah, super dope. So drop a comment down below, guys. Let me know what you thought of the new R34. Let me know, were you able to get one, and what you thought of it if you got one when you got it in hand, and do you plan on opening it, etc. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys shortly on the next one. Also too, check us out this coming Wednesday. We will be live on Honest Diecast channel. So we're going to do like a Skyline showcase on there with RLCs for Hot Wheels, Supers, mainlines, and then we're also going to bust out some premium diecast too, and just kind of go over all of our Skyline collections and just kind of like a show and tell, I guess you could say. So I will drop a link to Honest Diecast channel right here. Go check him out if you haven't already. I know most of you found out about my channel through Honest Diecast, so shout out to him. But if you discovered my channel on your own and you haven't been to his channel, go check him out. I will also put a link to his channel down in the description. So thank you guys once again. We will see you soon on the next one. One love.